Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to whoever and wherever you're watching this is. This is your boy, Mr. King, Big Daddy Reviews. I'm big, I'm a daddy, I review shit. Y'all ain't gonna see my face today because today we're doing a lot talking about who? These guys. Schwinn. I've spent a lot of money with Schwinn in the last couple of weeks, and I just want to talk about a couple things that maybe a lot of people don't know. All right, so first off, Schwinn is a very, very good brand. They used to be extremely expensive back in the day. Um, I'll say early 2000s. Shoot, I'm only 35, so I can't go back no further than that because I was riding Huffies. But Schwinn is now, I would say, outsourced to Walmart. Everybody knows Walmart got shitty ass bikes. No disrespect to Walmart, but it's shitty stuff out there. Especially if you go on big box bikes out the store. Now I have been on Walmart's website. They got some $6,000 bikes. We'll get into that later. I'm not buying a $6,000 bike from Walmart unless they want me to talk about it, but I'm not doing it. Also, I'm gonna put this out here as well. Schwinn did not ask me to talk about these. These are my own personal opinions about the bikes. Now, I'm 6'3", 275 pounds. Being said, these bikes are accommodating to big guys. I'm going to start off with this one right here. This right here is the 2020 Schwinn Boundary. It's a 29er. I would like to say the reason why these bikes are priced, I believe this bike right now, brand new, is like $299, something like that. $299, $350, something like that. With this bike, you get a great frame. Now, this frame is in comparison with $500 Treks, $800 Trek frames. It's just the components are shitty. Horrible, horrible disc brakes. Like, Schwinn when they put this one together, I guess because it was $200, they just said, pretty much, excuse my language, but fuck it. They just threw it together. The wires, the cables, you had to they had little cheap clips on them, and then they were under the bike. So I went over, literally under. I went over a little log or whatever, and the log had a branch, and it grabbed the wires and yanked all the clips off. So that pretty much killed my ride for the day. So of course, professionals use zip ties. I went and zip tied it up, but this bike literally probably has 15 miles on it. I would never ride this bike again. It's for sale. Someone want it, send me a comment. Anyway, one thing I did like about it, this was my first bike with a one by. Never had a one by before. It's a 7-speed Pro Shift. That is I believe that's a 1438 cassette. So climbing is, it's okay. It's definitely good on speed. It definitely got up speed. It's not that heavy. It's like 30 pounds, 33-ish. Not heavy. Brakes suck. If you buy the bike, swap your brakes out. Just get new brakes. I recommend getting that's a 720 handlebar off of the Axum DP. Sorry, a lot of traffic, people moving in. Yeah, I would definitely recommend a rise handlebars. I mean, some people, whatever your preference is, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. Now, also, I want to give y'all a little public service announcement that I bet you didn't know. Now, us as adults, we don't want stickers all over our bikes telling us about height and all that shit. If you take off any of the stickers on any of the Schwinns, especially that silver one that's right there, you voided your warranty. Let me explain why. I called Schwinn the other day. I was trying to get the Pro Shifter here that you see. Pretty much fell apart. Like I said, I'm a big guy. Big hands. Work out. I guess my finger was too strong and broke the downshifter. So I contact Schwinn. The lady was nice. She told me model number and some other number that were on those stickers that I've been threw away. So due to the fact that I couldn't give her the date number and the model number, it voids the warranty. I just had to spend $19, pretty much $20 for a new Pro Shifter so I can put it on this thing so whoever buys the bike will be able to shift gears. Because doing 10 miles on this bike at BWI loop with me and my wife, stuck in 7th gear. And if any of y'all been out to BWI in Hanover, Maryland, that airport loop, it's a bike trail. It's 10 miles. It's actually a lie. It's really 11.3, but whatever. I was stuck in 7th gear the whole ride. That shit sucked. Going up a hill with like bro, my knee hurts still from that day. And that was like last week. Okay? So if you're looking for them, I've seen these things marked up as high as $800 on Facebook. People are tripping. I got one on Facebook too. This one, selling it for what I paid for it, is on there. Now, let's get this piece of shit out of the way. Oh, it comes with a kickstand, which all of them do. Now, I ordered this one online. I'm in this remarkable group on Facebook. These guys are awesome. It's the Axum DP group. Whoever started it, awesome people. Like, met new friends, people want to take trails with, all that. Anyway, this is the 2020 Axum DP. I had to swap out stuff because I had some of these things on the Boundary, and I took the things off of the Schwinn DP and put them on the Boundary because I just was not... I'm completely done with that Boundary. Of course, we got upgraded pedals. Recommend them. These bad boys here. They're like $20 on Amazon. They're awesome. Awesome. So, going from there, grips, Amazon. Stem, Amazon. Handlebar, Race Place, 760. Wifey bought me this camera mount thing. If you're doing aggressive riding, shit doesn't work. So, the big differences is the Boundary, no adjustable suspension. The Axum DP, adjustable suspension. But it sucks. Schwinn, y'all could have added $60, $50, $100 more to this bike. Dude, this is a great bike. This frame is awesome, especially for the guy my size and weight. But that suspension sucks. Took it out the first time on the trail, hate it. Probably not riding a bike until I get a rock shot. Like, seriously. But I will say this. When they put this bike together in the box, the brakes actually came with really no adjustments. I really did not have to adjust them too much. As y'all see how the pads are laid right there. They're nice and even. This thing stops. Like, I'm so impressed. My wife has a more expensive bike. Hers stops on a dime. This bike almost died like twice on, but this one right here stops. I added some mud flaps. Got this really comfortable seat. Once again, Amazon. The main thing about this bike is it has the dropper post. Makes a hell of a difference. A hell of a difference. I'm going to sit down now. So, what I'll say is, on these trails, this was a great bike. Obviously, at some point, I'm not there yet, but I'm going to buy a full suspension bike. Don't know what. Probably Trek. I don't know. Not really sure. Probably a hybrid or something. Do some more research. I'm trying to build these budget-friendly bikes. So far, I probably invested like $100. Oh yeah, I also have a chain guard there, so your chain doesn't drop. Because I did read a lot of people are having chain issues. Excuse me. I am changing the crank. The tires are definitely getting replaced. These tires are thin and they're trash. First ride out on the trail. First time taking a bike through Patapsco State Park on the Morning Choice Trail. If you guys never did it, I recommend it. Blew the tire out. Ran over a stick that put a complete nail in there. We have some local bike shops in Columbia. Really nice places. But this bad boy here, I honestly would say I'm super impressed with the frame. The frame, even the dropper post, and I heard a lot of people have, complaints. EXA form is the post. I'm highly impressed with the dropper post. That was a good mark, Schwinn. But they could have personally done a lot better. Um, Having 180 millimeter brakes in the front, 160s in the back. This is a big bike, and I want to let you know this bike is heavy. If you're not used to a heavy bike, this is probably on the heavy side. But once again, it is a remarkable bike. This was just a little quick something I said I was going to put together about comparisons. I'm not a fan of the Boundary after driving the Axum. I had the Diamondbacks before, but this Axum DP, hands down, with simple little tweaks. Excuse me. Simple little tweaks. And for the money, I don't think it would have been too hard for you guys, maybe the 2021, to do internal wires. Like, this is outdated as shit. I'm actually thinking about, because like I'm never going to call Schwinn for a warranty for this, because they're probably not going to help me because I took the stickers off. I'm thinking about drilling a hole up there and drilling another hole there and running these wires. Just like the more expensive bikes. Hydraulic brakes are definitely coming. I just don't know, like doing budget, like I seen hydraulic brakes as low as $50. I'm probably going to end up spending like $280 on it. I'm going to pretty much trick this bad boy out. I got some nice tires coming in. Wifey just bought some. Let me give y'all a little sneak peek of Wifey's bike before we leave off. Surprisingly, and based on the pandemic, bikes are hard. People are taxing them. They're inflating prices on Facebook. Just gotta do your searches. Once again, me and my wife, we came into this as noobs. I BMX ride before, but never really mountain bike ride. I knew they were expensive, but I didn't know what to expect. But anyway, let me show you hers. So this is Wifey's bike. This is a Jamerson Trail X. Don't really know much about it, but did a couple little things for her. She wanted the carbon fiber mud flaps, of course. Wifey, just like designer bags, she went and got herself some designer tires. These tires are awesome. From someone that rode, motocross, these tires are awesome. Like, I recommend these tires. She has hydraulic disc brakes. We're upgrading that. This is the standard fork on edge. We only had this bike for a month. Got to get rid of this. I'm getting her a rock shock. Getting her a dropper post as well. She wanted to match Daddy with the gold, but and we ride, man. Patapsco State Park. Anyone's ever down? If you're a Maryland resident, I'm down to link up. We can definitely ride out, check out some new trails. I did her because I have to get her a 1x, so she only could go as wide as I could because of this dumb thing here. So this is a 2.3, and that's a 2.5. Now knowing, especially with the clearance, I should have got her a 2.6. But we probably sell these later. Get her in something else. And just like I said, for little tweaks, I grabbed this thing off Facebook Marketplace, a XC30 RockShox. It's for a 29er, 120 mil. The guy said the lockout had an issue, but you're probably never going to use it. I'm like, dude, you have no clue. But I'm actually going to get this powder coated, or probably paint it myself and get it put on hers because it's a straight tube. Unlike the Schwinns were tapered, so we have a lot more options. But this will actually lift the front of her bike up a whole inch. So trying to make sure that's not going to change, the dynamics for her as far as her mountain bike climbing. But hey, man, this right here, this mountain biking stuff, like I lost 50 pounds in 5 months. So I'm all the way in. So didn't want to really be long. Try to do like I said, wanted to get you guys that information, especially for those that are looking like they're buying. And like I said, it's not Big Daddy reviews unless you're a daddy. And you got your virtual learning buddy here to come out here and harass you. And he walks in front of the camera. That's what my kids do. So it's Mr. King. It's Big Daddy Reviews. I appreciate y'all hearing about just my opinion on as far as the biking. Trying to encourage people, man, it's COVID out here. Stay safe, keep your distance. And biking, especially if you're in front, keeps a good distance. This is your boy. Y'all have a good one. I'm out. Somewhere down there, subscribe. Tell them what they gotta do. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. He's the biggest 5-year-old you ever seen.